Hi to those of you who love Ocracoke. I was just sitting out here on the back porch of our house in Ocracoke, and since this was an especially tough but amazing week for this little wonderful barrier island, I thought you all might appreciate an update. This was the first full weekend after Hurricane Florence threatened this island, and the residents were allowed back in last Sunday, a week ago, although I'm told 150 of those residents stayed through the storm. But the island looks good, miraculous really. I had this constant mantra all weekend, thank you God, because the last time I left just before the hurricane, I was like sick to my stomach. I had no idea what Ocracoke would look like when we came back, and I really thought this amazing little island was going to be devastated. But we had very little flooding here. Our island is a little too far north for the storm surge to cause the village any real problems. Of course, Highway 12 was a different story. They are still closed from the Pony Pens to the Hatteras Ferry Terminal. But really, wind was the issue on the island. The front door on the Pony Island restaurant blew off. They had to go looking for it. Yes, they found it, and it's back on. And the Pony is open with all those great folks who are as thankful, or more so, probably, than the rest of us. But quite a few trees were down, mostly cedars, but someone must have been working really hard last week because they are all cleaned up and stacked neatly by the street waiting for somebody to come along and pick them up. So the island looks good. The sunsets are back. The water was even unusually calm. The bugs weren't too bad, amazingly. People were finding some incredible shells, I hear. We didn't work very hard at it, but we found this little perfect sand dollar. Most of the restaurants were open, and the food we had at Jason's was amazing, as usual. Still, it was strange because almost everything was open, but the island was just like nearly deserted, especially when we got here on Friday, which was the first day that visitors were allowed back on. But it gradually picked up as the weekend went on, and by Saturday night it was looking more alive again. Ocracoke Oyster Company was like rocking with live music, lots of people out, and the parking lot was full. One little surprise, when we got off the ferry, the beach tours were offering this free ride to anybody who could not get on the ferry with their car and had to schlep their stuff and walk on. Well, we only had one car that was turned away on our ferry. I don't think he had any takers, but still that was pretty cool to see. And a big shout out, by the way, to the ferry workers who make an art out of getting as many vehicles as possible on that ferry. It's hilarious to watch them. I mean, they're really good at it. And then they also get us safely across, which, hello, that's a wonderful bonus, isn't it? On Saturday night, we ran into the new trams. They started running this weekend. The first riders were a group of ladies who got on at Howard's Pub. When we saw them, they were having a wonderful time. I saw a picture of them posted on Facebook a little bit later, and they were standing next to the tram stop. And the caption said, "We thought it said tramp stop." So anyway, looks like our sense of humor is back too. So anyway, there's a little update. Take care, everyone.